A player who's had an up-and-down year so far is Sydney resident Aussie Darren Beck. We caught up with him recently as he spent a day out with his wife Elena and kids Cohen and Cruz, exploring the city's iconic attractions. Whether it's by air, train or ferry, it's all about the quality time invested in his loved ones.
It's beautiful, especially spending the day in the city. It's great. It's been a little bit breezy today and cold, but yeah, it's been good at the same time. Since having the kids, you don't get out as much as you used to as a couple, but yeah, it's been nice with the kids. Actually, I think they enjoyed the ferry trip, the Sydney Harbour Bridge, the Opera House. That's been good.
The 34-year-old also keeps in touch with his Bangkok-based caddy brother Johnny, who had to take some time off after becoming a father for the first time.
Hi bro, how you going?
Hey Johnny.
He had a little girl, Juanita, in June this year. We don't have any girls in the family, so he's at the first girl, so yeah, he's stoked. He's enjoying fatherhood, so he was going to come on the bag for me in a couple of events' time, but he said everything's going well with the caddy I've got. He'd rather me, stick to what's working.
Growing up, they roughed each other up and gave one another a hard time, but that actually brought them closer together. And the brothers also had memorable experiences on the golf course as well. After finishing runner-up at the 2008 Hero Honda Indian Open in his rookie season, Darren went one better at the Brunei Open the following year, beating Thai veteran Boonchu Ruangkit and India's Gaganjeet Bhullar in a playoff.
Gaganjeet had a putt to win, and he didn't make that either. So the last hole, I ended up holing probably a 30-footer for a birdie, and it was great. I think Johnny was more excited than I was because I was just like, just a bit stunned. But Johnny had the flag up in the air and jumping around, so it was great. And I think the Sultan, he was a prince at the time, handed me the trophy, and just a great way to finish. I was emotional as well, especially with your brother there and being able to celebrate with him. Whereas my second place in India, he wasn't there. So it was just a great experience there.
Darren has kept his Asian Tour card consistently since his triumph 3 years ago, but is yet to relive that winning feeling from Brunei. He's had a frustrating start this year, missing 8 of the first 10 cuts, but despite that, he knows that his practice of yoga and hypnotherapy will come in handy, especially when Elena is a qualified practitioner.
The NLP that I've just done is neurolinguistics programming, which is the mind and how the mind works and patterns and behaviours that can come from negative emotions. Even just strategy with a golf swing, there can be one element that's a negative that you can actually remove out and replace with a positive just by reprogramming that pattern. So it's a really good tool to have, and I think he's lucky that I've now learned how to help to reprogram him with his mind and know that there's no limitations really for what he can achieve.
The Hero Indian Open will be the last of 7 consecutive weeks on the road, away from his family. But 3 top 20 finishes hint of better times to come. As does his hole-in-one from the Asia-Pacific Panasonic Open.
I had some great rounds together, and then all of a sudden I played bad on the Saturday. It's 3 over through 9 holes, and I was just going to do something here, and then all of a sudden hole-in-one, like I haven't had a hole-in-one for years. And after that I got on a bit of a roll and managed to finish 1 under for the day, which, when you're struggling to shoot 1 under, it was a good result. Yeah, Indran, my Malaysian caddy, he's done a good job and got me in a good place right now. Got back to inside the top 40, I think, at the moment, so hoping to secure my card for this year.
With this new partnership on the course and the support of his loved ones off it, Darren is getting Beck to business, the family man with a future success plan.
Good one.